Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I'm going to make a maxi dress out of this cotton fabric. I'm using this fabric for the upper part. Let's mark on the lining first. I have taken the length as 15 inch and width 20 inches. I have double folded the fabric and marked 0.5 extra on both sides. Now let's mark the shoulder, that is 7.25 inches. And from that point itself, I'm going to mark 7 inches down, and from there also I will make a line vertically. Marking bust area at 9 inch and also the waist area at 8 plus 1 9 inch, 1 inch extra for darts. Now I'm connecting the points. Let's mark the armhole now. Taking 1.5 inch from the middle and making the curved line there. For the neck area, I'm marking the shoulders at 3.5 inch and from that point taking 7 inch diagonally for the neck part, making it slightly curved. Marking the dart area at 3 inches from the middle. The width of the dart is 1 inch and the height is 4 inch. Have to repeat this for backside also, and now let's cut it. Cutting the same pattern for main fabric also. So this is the front part, and now we are going to cut the back part. So I have taken the lining in double layer, and now we will place our front part upon this. I am going to mark exact same, but I will not mark the neck area. Now I will join the shoulder point from the bottom of the back part, but first at the bottom of the back part I am going to make a diagonal line. Also there is a bow back detailing, so the width of the back part is less than the front part. And now we are going to cut it. So now here's the two parts of the back, and right here we will be placing our bow tie of 6 inches width, which I'm going to cut later. Keeping it aside, now let's cut for the skirt below. I decided to make 4 layers of the skirt with 7, 8, 9 and 10 inches of length line wise. For waist area, it is almost 16 inches for the front part, and to make the flare effect I am going to take double of it, that is 32 inches for the front as well as for the back. That will make a total width of 64 inches strip. And this is only for the first layer. For second, third, fourth layer, I will just write down the measurements that I have cut the strips for. Here I have double folded the fabric. Now I am going to mark the 7 inch length and the 32 inch width, and I will cut the strips. So these are the two strips for the first layer. Now from this fabric I'll cut the second layer. So here are the strips that I have cut off already. First, second, third and fourth. I have written the description here. Take same for the back part also. Let's cut for the bow tie now. I have double folded the fabric and I am taking 6 inch of length and width of 30 inches. And from the edge corner I am going to make a diagonal line for the cut of the bow tie. Now let's cut it for both sides. Now let's start sewing. I'm taking the upper front part first. Starting with the darts, I'm folding the lining like this, and then we will secure it with the pins. Sew it from here to here. Repeating the steps for the main fabric also. And now place the right sides together of the lining fabric and the main fabric, and securing it with the pins the neck and the armhole area, and sew it from here to here. Giving the edges some cuts and moving on to the back part. Putting right sides together, but we are going to need the bow tie here. So first we'll sew the bow tie. Taking the bow tie strips, putting the right sides together, we are going to sew from here to here. leaving one side open to turn this around like this. So now we will place this bow tie and sandwich it between the main fabric and the lining fabric like this, and we will sew it from here to here like this. I have marked this green line right here. We have to stitch there also. I forgot it right here, so I did that afterwards. Repeated the same steps for the other part also, and here they are ready. Now let's join the front and the back part through shoulder. Front part stays on the wrong side only, and the back part we are going to join it like this, sandwiching the back part in between the front part, making sure that it is placed smoothly in between, and then we will secure it with pins. On both sides we are going to place this and we will stitch it. Now turning this into right side, and look how seamless it looks. Now I'm taking all the parts of the ruffle, keeping aside the first layer because that will be directly stitched onto the top part. So first joining the layers itself, because this is cut into different parts, making it into one layer. These are the complete 3 layers. Now keeping it aside, first I will join the first layer on the front part of the top. Taking the layer of the front part, I made gathers using the machine, and now I will place it right sides together on the front part, like this. We will adjust the gathers according to the length we want, and we will stitch right here. So as you can see, I have kept the sides plain without any gathers because this will be sewn inside while joining the back part. So as for the back part's first layer, I'm using an elastic. So we are going to create a hole like this and we will insert elastic. I have taken elastic of about 14 inches. So I have interlocked the upper side of the layer and I have folded it for 0.5 inch and made a stitch. And now I have inserted the elastic and we will sew the sides of the elastic to make it intact. So this right here, I'm stitching the end of the back part which I forgot to do earlier. Now let's join the front and back part together. So keeping the right sides together, I will be securing it with pins and stitching the sides right here. So I'm placing the back layer like this on the front layer. We are not going to overlap this right here. Just right next to it, I'm placing it and securing it with the pins and stitching it. Keeping it aside, now let's join the remaining 3 layers together. This is how I'm doing it. I will be taking third and fourth layer first. First, open the layer. I will be keeping the fourth layer upon the third layer, right sides together. And while stitching them together, we will be making gathers of the fourth layer, like this. And now we will take the second layer and keep the third layer upon second layer and make gathers of the third layer. As for the last step, now I will be connecting the first layer and the second layer, giving gathers on the second layer, like this. See how pretty my summer dress is looking? It's really easy to make and beginner friendly too. Go try it out. Thanks for watching.